What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be opening up one NBA Draft number 1 picks box in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM and just seeing what ultimately does pop out of here. Now, obviously, again, when it comes down to packs, I never really recommend opening them up. I don't think any of these packs, honestly, are worth it. For a variety of reasons, but since I won King of the Court, I am going to open one of these 450 boxes. Now, a lot of people have asked me, Ty, why don't you just get the Hall of Fame box to get you 2 GOAT cards and you're going to be moving and grooving? I get that, and I understand it, but at the end of the day, I don't want any of the unsellable 100 overalls at this stage. I don't want, any of that, because the odds of those guys playing for me honestly aren't super high, so I'd rather test my luck with guys that I can maybe sell. And so that's why I am going to be opening up this NBA draft number 1 picks and just seeing ultimately what I do pull out of here. Now, who do I want? Well, honestly, I want Wemby. I would take Chris Webber. A lot of the Invincibles, Ben Simmons would be fine. If I get Cassie, whatever. But those are the 2 guys I really want, Wemby and if I get either one of them, obviously going to be super happy. Now, I will say this, with all pack openings, and with just all packs in general, you can't really ever expect to pull anything, right? Especially with kind of how lucky I've been recently. Like, I can't expect to just go and have really good luck. I can't, because again, I've had, really good luck throughout my time, throughout these pack openings. Now, what I also would say is I hope for some decent, draft event cards, because at the end of the day, yes, I'm going to be able to grind it out today and, get another GOAT card. But at the end of the day, I'm in that in-between stage right now where I don't think I'll ultimately be able to do anything crazy with what I have right now. So it is what it is. I kind of want to eventually get Ralph, but at the current time we're at, I'm not in position to do so. So we're 6 packs in, haven't really pulled anything crazy, anything good. Am I surprised? No. At the end of the day, I'm not surprised at all. I never really expect to pull anything crazy. I would like at least, one really good NBA draft card, if nothing else, right? That's solid. Top 3 pick is incredible. That's an invincible event card. That's awesome, right? Especially as I'm trying to, again, work my way towards getting Ralph Sampson, hopefully by the end of this thing. That is really, really, really solid and definitely what I will take. Now, this is my 10th pack. I have pulled absolutely... It's a slow shake. So what does that mean? That means it is at least a dark matter, right? What is that, 100 overall? I mean, you guys troll me, but I really don't know what that is. I think it's 100 overall. But I really don't know. And again, you guys can troll me if you want. I know it's not an invincible. That's really all I know. It's not an invincible. It's not a GOAT card. It's got to be a 100 overall card. Give me Western Conference, and I'll have hope. Western Conference, Western Conference, Western Conference. Give me a center. Give me a center. Give me Wemby. Give me Wemby. It's not Wemby. I can see. I could see by the colors it wasn't Wemby. I could see by the colors it wasn't Wemby. 100 overall Danny Manning. What is my thoughts on him? Well, honestly, I'm not entirely sure right now. I think Danny Manning is solid. It just comes down to, how good is he? I don't know. Alondes Williams release. I don't know. We'll have to see what that gets into. Does have Pro 2. Does have, Garland size up, which I actually don't mind at all. And there's another Galaxy Opal card. Pervis Ellison. A great Galaxy Opal. The problem with Pervis Ellison is he doesn't go for anything. The card goes for 3,000 MT at this stage. That's the big time problem with Pervis Ellison. I mean, the card is obviously decent, but again, when it comes down to, how high I can be on him, that is definitely kind of a problem right there. Small forward, Galaxy Opal. Who is this? Andrew Wiggins. My first Andrew Wiggins card. Again, I've got a lot of the other Galaxy Opals from a lot of the other pack openings, those types of things. Is that another slow shake? It is. It's another slow shake. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's a dark matter. Now, are there any good dark matters from this drop? Honestly, not really. Joe Smith would be interesting. Elton Brand would be interesting. So, again, I kind of want Joe Smith. So, I'd like Western Conference small forward. Western Conference, all right. Give me a small forward. 94 driving lip. Give me a small forward. Let's go. There it is. Joe Smith. Awesome, man. I want to try Joe Smith out because he is 6'10", 94 speed, 94 3 ball. D-Rob on very quick, interesting with the Oscar upper. I can't hate on it, right? Like at all. I can't hate on it whatsoever. So far, I actually am satisfied with my pack opening this far. I know it sounds crazy, but like I am. So far, so good from this pack opening. And again, we've got a lot still to go through to get into. Another Andrew Wiggins there. He's not a bad card. I can't hate on it too much right there. I am getting a lot of these base cards. Not ideal, not great, but important to note, some of these base cards do have value. And I think it's important to, especially with the Thunder, with the Pacers, people need those cards. And so don't just assume that all these cards should be quick sold, because they shouldn't. Again, just kind of something to think about. Know which cards are going to end up going for a lot. It's tough when you open 51 boxes because at the end of the day, you're going to have to quick sell some players. But I just am, there's a GOAT card. Let's go. Another reason you don't open the Hoff box. You don't, because you got to test your luck. And there it is, a GOAT event card. Fantastic right there. I honestly can't ask for anything more. Like, whatever I get now from this pack opening is icing on the cake. It is, genuinely. Like, I genuinely cannot complain with anything else that happens from this pack opening at all, right? I've already pulled 100 overall. I've already pulled the best dark matter from the packs. I got an Invincible event card. I've got a GOAT event card. So everything else, is just icing on the cake. I can't get mad at anything else we do ultimately pull. There's another Pervis Ellison. And it's crazy that Pervis is as cheap as he is, but a lot of people are ultimately pulling the card. So it makes sense that he's as cheap as he is. Honestly, it makes sense to me. We're 29 packs into this thing, and so far, honestly, again, so good. I'm perfectly content, perfectly okay with where we're at right now. Who do y'all think's winning tonight? Between the Thunder, between the Pacers. I swear, I've predicted nearly every game. I shouldn't say every game. I basically said the Thunder were going to win every game, and obviously I've been wrong quite often. I mean, it's kind of been crazy how much success the Pacers have had, but the Pacers are low-key doing it. I don't know, man. The Pacers might be onto something, because they are doing it. They are actually a really, really, really solid, really complete team. So I don't know. You guys can let me know. At this point, I'm starting to think maybe it's just meant to be for the Pacers. There's another lottery pick. Awesome. Everything I can get is ideal. Maybe I'm just thinking it's meant to be for the Pacers, because at this stage, I don't know what else it could be. This is another Galaxy Opal. I'm trying to think what Galaxy Opal I don't have. I have every Galaxy Opal. This has to, wait, who is this? This has to be like a non-number one NBA drafts pick, right? It has to be, because I have every wait, why is this shaking for a diamond? No, I just got trolled, man. I just got trolled big time. Why is that shaking for a diamond card? Am I missing something? Also, I heard the Kevin Durant trade was going to go down either today or tomorrow, and the Timberwolves are rumored to be in those sweepstakes, so that could be interesting as well. There's a lot going on in the NBA right now. Top 3 pick, awesome. Another Invincible to add to our collection. So we really got 4 different Invincible pulls from the event cards so far from this pack opening, which doesn't seem like a massive deal, but it is. Like, again, as I'm, seeing, do I want to get Ralph? Like, what do I want to get from this, from this event? Every event card that I can get is massive right now. We got 10 packs left to open up, including the topper. I feel like it's been kind of dry recently, but again, I can't hate on it. I can't be mad at really anything I've pulled so far. It's been an above average pack opening, and I'm willing to admit that. So whatever else I get is icing on the cake. I really do want Wemby from my 100 overall topper. That's what you get from this, is 100 overall topper. But you just can never expect to pull anything crazy like that. So, got 5 packs left to open up. At least give me another, and maybe I'm asking for too much, but at least give me another good event card, right? If you don't want to give me anything crazy, at least give me another good event card. I would take that, even if they don't want to bless me with another really solid player here. What do we got? We don't have many packs left. Can I get some last pack cheese here? Last pack cheese, please. At least an event card. Give me some last pack cheese. No dice there. We don't see anything. Now it's time for the 100 overall box topper. I'm really wanting Wemby. Outside of Wemby, I don't know who else goes for a lot, honestly. you know, and so like I've already got Greg Oden. I've already got, you know, obviously Danny Manning on this squad now. I don't really know. At least I will say there's not like a bad 100 overall. Give me Western Conference. Give me some hope. Give me some hope. Western Conference, Western Conference, Western Conference. Knew it. Give me Cassie. It's not Cassie. This is Kwame Brown. This is Kwame Brown. Okay, so am I happy with what I pulled? It's fine. You know, like I'm not gonna be ungrateful, but at the end of the day, I don't know how happy I truly can be. It's just like it's fine. I'm not mad, but at the end of the day, I don't know how happy I truly can be. Now, any playoff team I am sending to my auctions, it might sound crazy, but like a lot of these cards are probably gonna have some value still, especially some of the Thunder cards. And so it's kind of hard to figure out, again, who is worth, you know, selling, who's not worth selling. But any cards that make the playoffs, especially Thunder, especially Pacers, I'm going to make sure I do send to my auctions. But I also know there's other grinds right now in which you need specific cards. So honestly, as many cards as I can send to my auctions, I'm going to send to my auctions. And I do have a lot of auction space right now since I am a decently high MyTEAM rep. So I can send every player to my auctions, which actually is important. It might not seem like the biggest deal in the world, but it actually is important. All of my diamonds I can quick, so I'm not super worried about those event cards. So ultimately, am I happy with what I got? Well, I think honestly, a lot of it is going to come down to, you know, who is good from this 100 overall, right? Like, I don't know how good Danny Manning is going to be. I don't know how good Kwame Brown is going to be. And that is ultimately what it's going to come down to, is like what I get from those cards. Like Danny Manning, I think has a lot, you know, going for him, you know, as far as his height, as far as his versatility, has the Pro 2 leaner. Like, I think this card actually has a lot going for him. Release-wise, it's just kind of interesting. I don't think it's bad, though. Like, Danny Manning, I actually think is really solid on this game. I don't think he's actually going to be crazy overpriced either. I played against Kwame Brown once. I think the card's going to be fine. I don't necessarily love that Kobe base. You know, it's fine. He is 6'11". I think Kwame Brown is definitely not as good as Danny Manning, though. Like, I think Danny Manning, side by side, is the overall better card. It is what it is. The pack opening is fine. Didn't pull a GOAT card. Didn't pull in any Invincibles. I'm not really surprised at it. The thing I'm happy with, and it's going to sound crazy because I never thought I'd be able to go really for this, but I'm happy with what I pulled as far as like GOAT cards. I pulled, you know, 1 GOAT card, and I have 6 GOAT cards that can head into 12 different Invincibles. And right now I've already got 2 Invincible cards, and I basically got 15 Invincible cards right now, right? And, you know, Ralph needs 25, so I'll get 2 more with the event today, and I'll be on my way, right? I'm still a ways away, but I'll be getting closer towards getting Ralph in my team. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.